Yes, sir?
We've stopped. What is it? I understand. Come and find me, if you decide that you miss my companionship.
Let's get going. I'm heading home, if you need me. Yes, love? Good to see you. I wish I could be out there with you. What can I do for you? Let's not waste any time.
Hope you're getting along with Eastron. It's useful.
Do you need something? It's always good to spend some time with you. Can I help you? Lead on, then.
I like what Eastron has done with the place.
Understaffed.
It's
It's so big. Even bigger than the castle back on the island. But barely anyone lives here.
There are at least 30 different ways of being attacked and killed in your own home at any given moment. A basic one? Talk to Gunmar if you need materials. I can certainly try. Here's everything I have. Sorry there isn't more. Mm-hmm.
Need something?
Do you need something?
Did you see a dog out there? Oh well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
I've been looking for you.
Do you need help?
Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
looking a bit
Your hands only.
overloaded there.
Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers.
Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh?
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I'm still here. Can I help you?
I'm glad you're here. I kind of expected it to be more gloomy here, considering that this is the place where a lot of dead are buried and all. It seems like the people here don't let death bog them down. I admire that.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else. Favor the bow, eh? I'm a swordman myself.
You're going to have the men around here wrapped around your finger in no time.
I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
A fine day to you. You die with a sword in your hands.
You sure you don't need me to take some of that
Some
weight?
point we should hire a
Doesn't
big
look
clown here.
pleasant.
If she could just spend less time serving dainties.
Excuse me, madam. I don't normally do this, but... have you got a moment to talk? Flirt? No, that wasn't my intention. Not at all. I just meant I have a proposition for you. No, not that
This
kind
is
of
a local
proposition.
favorite and
I
one of
meant
the
I'd
first
like to
songs I ever
do
heard.
business with you.
Ragnar the Red.
Not like that.
Oh,
Can
there
we
once
start
was a
again?
hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun
Oh,
from a
thank the
war
divines.
instead.
Right, let's have another go.
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his
My
blade
name
as
is
he told
Lucian
of both battles
Flavius.
and gold he had
I'm a
made.
scientist, philosopher, amateur wizard, and something of a musician, though I suppose that's more of a hobby. I couldn't help noticing that you seem... how can I put this? Well acquainted with the less savoury side of Skyrim?
Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed.
As a matter of fact, I do. I'm here in Skyrim on an expedition, academic mainly. I find the province simply fascinating. The flora, the fauna, the ruins, both Dwemer and Nordic, the architecture, the politics. Trouble is, I'm really not much of a fighter. I know a few spells and can just about swing a sword, but beyond that, I'm pretty useless in combat. Skyrim's no place for a milk drinker like me. Not on my own, anyway. So, I'm looking for someone to travel with. I suppose what I'm asking is, would you awfully mind if I tag along? I will of course compensate you most handsomely for putting up with me. Oh, shall we say 300 septims up front? After that, I'll top you up every time we come across something useful to my research. At your discretion, of course. No obligations, save that you take me with you, and assist in keeping me alive wherever possible. Oh, splendid. Here's your gold. This is going to be quite the adventure. It's a pleasure to meet you. Lead on. You look haunted somehow, as though you've seen something terrible. Tell me, please, what did you see? A dragon? You saw an actual living dragon? But that's impossible, surely. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to question your reliability. If you say you saw a dragon, then who am I to doubt you? But don't you think if a dragon destroyed Helgen, that the people nearby should be warned? Isn't there a village right on its doorstep? Riverwood, I think it's called. Then what are we waiting for? Those people are counting on us.
If she could just spend less time serving
Is that a
dainties.
Vala stone you have there?
I wish
May
could
I
afford to
see?
pay you both, Nari. I really do.
Oh, thank you so much. It's been ages since I last had a look at one of these. Beautiful, aren't they? Actual fragments of Aetherius in our very hands. This one's a touch flawed, of course, but it's still stunning. The Aelids really were masters of their craft. Thank you for letting me look. I really do appreciate it. What a coincidence. I need to trade some things with you too. Sure, let's trade. Bye for now. How can I assist?
We drink to our youth, to days come and gone.
My brain is ready for picking.
Age of aggression is just about done.
All right then.
We'll
Let me know if you
drive
need
out the
anything else.
storm cloaks and restore what we own with our blood and our
Die, Lord God. I love it.
Oh, no,
when
you
dinner
don't.
with my arm.
Let me know if you need anything.
You're not planning on using that weapon in here, I hope.
Good to see you. Farewell. Good to see you. Ah, it's you. Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true. There's a group of bandits in my hold that I may have had a few discreet dealings with. The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it. Good. Until later, then.
How can I help you? My brain is ready for picking. So many things. The culture, the architecture, but most of all, the enormous Dwemer presence here. The technology the dwarves possessed all those years ago is miles beyond us, even today. The chance to study it in person, I just couldn't resist. All right then. Right behind you. Perhaps we could pick up the pace a little? My boots are starting to slosh.
This must be beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Let's get going.
I fear the night, because the werewolves and vampires don't.
Did you know
was as dreary then as it is now. I'm not surprised we let the place go. Hang on, that's not comfortable.
Now ain't this a surprise? You call yourself a Nord? You won't get the best of me! Never should have come here.
Now it's mine!
Ow! A little help over here?
You, the Night Eternal.
Victory. For now. Come on. Not bad. Not bad.
the last of them. That's all you've got?
I wonder what the color blue smells like.
Hello there, fellow traveler. One itinerant minstrel and wandering wastrel at your service.
We really should warn the Jarl of Whiterun about what happened to Helgen. Sure. Absolutely not. I've tried. Divines know I've tried, but I just can't get the knack. Every single horse I've ever tried to ride just throws me off. Or maybe I just fall off. The point is, I can't ride. Maybe one day I'll learn, but today is sadly not that day. Right behind you.
So much red. It tastes different than I thought. I wonder what the color blue smells like. Oh, dear gods, I'm hallucinating. And just who in oblivion might you be? Another traveler on a life-changing pilgrimage of worship?
Because so help me, with the mood I'm in right now, it will be life-changing.
Good. I prefer to avoid spilling any more blood than is absolutely necessary. Including mine. Taliesin. And before you ask, yes, it's an alias. To ensure my safety.
And yours, if you know what's good for you.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I am sure you're a fine, upstanding citizen of the realm, but one can never be too cautious when there are traitors and murderers about. What a clumsy way of putting it. It was clearly self-defense. A contingent of Thalmor, led by none other than yours truly, set out on an inquisition to weed out Talos worship in Falkreath. When first we laid eyes on these backwoods savages, I thought it was only decent to question their purpose for being here. Agent Sanyon had a speech prepared and everything. He was only halfway through it when one of them struck him from behind and wrecked the whole thing. Oh, gods, no! I have a 3 strikes policy. One spell usually does the trick to paralyze the victim. Convert. Agent Sanyon fell, and I resumed, in rather eloquent diction, the speech he failed to finish. One of those bastards mocked my dagger. It's been in the family for generations. So I put it to good use and carved out his heart and showed it to the lot of them before eventually killing them all. Like I said, clearly self-defense. And you have a strange definition of decent attire. What, with a drab outfit like that, you must have pieced it together by looting the bodies you've slain. No decency. No decency at all. And you have the gall to call me a monster. Bah! Gods. Yes, It's... It's just a flesh wound. I live. These heretics put up a good fight, I'll give them that. The priest cut me pretty deep. Once the shock wears off, I'll be able to heal myself. Listen here, you little worm. I survived the Great War. I can survive a simple knife wound. I hope. What? Hoping I'll bleed to death? Help me. For God's sake, why? Persistent, aren't you? You do realize you'll be aiding a member of the Thalmor, right? No doubt the people of Skyrim would prefer to see us all dead. That is the most naive thing I have heard since Sindarian ventured off into Blackreach and said, "Oh, shopkeep, 2 dozen of your finest nernroot, please." Spoiler alert, he was killed. Gruesomely. The moment I'm healed, what makes you so certain you won't suffer the same fate? Wow. A terrible decision, really. But it would seem we are at an impasse. Very well. I will cooperate. For now. Whoa. Amber is the color of your energy. Whoa. Whoa. You again. Ah, that's much better. Well, thank you. So, as it turns out, I really haven't got much in terms of a reward right now, but I can offer you the pleasure of my company. Don't be absurd. We've only just met, and I hardly know you. Although we could fix that, couldn't we? If you're interested. I'm joking, of course. No, to put it plainly, I'm offering to travel with you. Lend my talents to your little adventure, or whatever it is you're doing. I think you'll find that having a member of the Thalmor in your pocket could be quite beneficial. And if your first thoughts are, this dashing mer is going to betray me at the first opportunity, then you're sharper than you look. I know why I was sent to accompany Sanyan. I was expected to die here. And then you came along and changed that. So in words you so eloquently spoke but a moment ago, why not? Any number of reasons, really. Could be my brash attitude, my candid inability to hold my tongue, or my insatiable lust for life and, well, people. There is no court-martial where I came from, no honorable discharge. One does not simply leave the Thalmor, except in a box. Elenwyn expects those of us sent to Skyrim to shine in her own image, to make her look good. Apparently, I didn't make the cut. If I return to the Thalmor, she'll likely send me on another suicide mission until I'm dead. So, why not humor her? She gets the last laugh, and you get a handsome new companion at your side. I'm insulted. I am always on my best behavior. Depending on your point of view, that is. Now then, shall we away? Well, when you put it that way, how can I refuse? I'm listening. I'll answer them as best I can. That's a good question. For now, I need to keep a low profile. But eventually I'll have to move on. Since I can't necessarily return home, I could always travel. I've been wanting to visit Raven Rock, or even see those churning sands of elsewhere. The possibilities are endless, really. Indeed. But for now, I'll help you out here in Skyrim. After that, we'll revisit the idea. I don't recall signing up to be your pack mule. Yep.
What can I do for you? We sh-
Hey, even I can get tired every now and then. Finally, a place to just relax.
It pleases me to see you again. Good to see you. If you need me, I'd be honored to accompany you.
Oops.
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.